Okay, so Governor Cooper taking some new steps to stop the spread of COVID-19 in North Carolina statewide starting Friday. Businesses all across the state will have to stop selling alcohol at 11 p.m. If this sounds familiar, Wake Up Charlotte's Richard Devane joining us live. So Richard, this curfew is very similar to the one that Mecklenburg County put in place, earlier this month?
Yeah, absolutely correct, Carolyn. Good morning to you. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Yeah, Mecklenburg County had one that a number of towns and cities in the county are participating in. But now, like this restaurant behind me, who has a curfew that's already in place, people throughout the state are now going to have to adhere to this new ban.
Some good news from state health officials about COVID-19.
Some of our metrics are showing early signs of stabilizing.
But Governor Roy Cooper has again issued another executive order in the battle against the virus. Starting this Friday, all restaurants will be banned from selling alcohol after 11 p.m. Cooper says the curfew is the way to keep restaurants from becoming bars after hours.
We know that the bar scene has been a place where we have seen increased transmission.
How does this order affect places like Mecklenburg County, which already have an alcohol sales ban? For places that already have an order in place, not much, except if there is alcohol ban that starts at, say, 10 o'clock. The governor says in that case, the stricter order applies.
We do not want to go backward. Stable is good, but decreasing is better.
And Cooper adds that this is very important to having this ban, especially as some students might be heading back to college. He wants to make sure that there are steps in place to reduce the amount of drinking and then lack of social distancing that might occur for some of our younger people. We're right here in Charlotte. Richard Devane for Wake Up Charlotte.